Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So I came across this video where Dixon White was talking about white privilege and white supremacies and how it is affecting Black people and all that. And he went further to say that, they are always very quick to say that the only thing we'll talk about is all about, like, everything is all about race, especially when it comes to us and all that. But you all already know that is what it is. They are always very quick to tell you that they do not have any privilege. Why? Because they are who they are. But the truth is that these people cannot give up some certain things, like, especially their skin color, because they know how immune they are to so many things. And now we are going to talk about how this, politics that has been playing out and how election is fast approaching and so many things has been coming out. It's been a lot of tension all around, right? A lot has been affecting people that look like me. And now we absolutely found out that, police are also going to have immunity. And the immunity we are talking about is that they are also, going to discharge their duty or do whatever they like to do. And nothing will be like, they will not get any query. Why? Because they are discharging their duty according to what it is. And you all already can see what happened to Sonia Massey. Not just only her, a lot of people, people that look like me have they experienced something like that. And now they are given immunity. How many people are going to survive this? You know what? Let's get into this.
I just hurt a white friend of mine's feelings. Oh, I hurt their feelings. I made them upset by talking about race, and I should know better, and I feel so bad about it. So horrible. Over the years, I've hurt so many white people, and I've caused so many white tears. It's terrible. White people, can you ever find it in your heart to forgive me for talking about white supremacy and white privilege? Because I know you're not supposed to talk about it. You're just supposed to sweep it under the carpet. And just keep sweeping it and sweeping it until it explodes in a big fucking mess. That's what white people do. We just keep sweeping under the carpet until everything fucking reeks. It just fucking stinks. It's just foul. Woo! God damn, it smells. It does. It's what we do. It's awful. And I don't feel bad for upsetting my friend. I just got hung up on it. I don't care. They're not a fucking friend, you know? I don't consider ignorant, racist white people friends. How can you? They're not one of those people that spew racism, but they protect racism by ignoring it and denying it. And this is how white people have kept white supremacy alive for 500 years. If we're not busy spreading it and spewing it, then we're ignoring it or we're denying it. So guess what, people? I'll keep right on hurting white people by saying racial disparity and racial injustice is real. Because it is. It's a fucking reality. It's the God's fucking truth. And it's the one thing white people have never, ever accepted responsibility for. So I'll just keep right on causing white tears, I guess. But we need more people to cause more tears, because white people just can't fucking get it. And for me personally, you can't hold their hand and coddle them into understanding. For me, my approach as an anti-racist, I can't hold their hand and coddle them and say, come on, face this reality, sweetheart. No, I just tell them the fucking truth. Blunt, hard, unadulterated fucking truth. That's what white people need. They need accountability and they need truth. So anyhow, I just thought I'd share that with you guys in a kind of a comical way, I guess. Talk to you later.
I've always said, folks, I've been saying it since 2015, white supremacy will be the destruction of America. And we're this close. We're literally this close to destroying our country because of the love of white supremacy. It's our biggest problem. It's our most neglected sin. That's why We have this psychomaniac, this egotistical, arrogant, narcissist, criminal clown this far from becoming a genuine dictatorship. The fool just said, I will take away voting. I will fix it so you don't have to vote again. He just openly said that. He is admitting he's going to be a dictatorship. He's admitting that he's going to destroy democracy. Project 25 has 900 pages there to destroy our democracy. And I thank God for Taraji Henson for saying that at the BET Awards. If she hadn't said Project 25 is not a game, where would we be? She brought attention to it. I'd been talking about it for months. But when she said that at the BET Awards, the whole world checked it out. And they saw what the motherfucker's plan is. And now he's openly admitting it. Trump does not have a chance against Harris. If nothing changes, Trump will lose. And I predicted every election correctly since George W. Bush. And you can check it out on Facebook. He will lose if nothing crazy happens. Harris will win. Thank God. But we're this close because of America's white people's love of white supremacy. And that's why I say white supremacy, and I've been saying this since 2015, it is our biggest fucking problem. And it's literally, we're on the edge of destroying our rights and our democracy. Not having freedom of speech, not having freedom of press. Can you imagine living under that? Not having those basic human rights? And more, much more will happen if he gets elected. You can't vote. He just said, I'm going to fix it so you don't need to worry about voting, folks. These are freedoms that many of us take for granted that do matter. We are a democracy and we have to fight like hell. And until we address white supremacy, our democracy, our ability to function, our ability to survive as a country will always be in jeopardy. Fix white supremacy, white people, and you may be able to have a fucking nation unless it's already too late. Joe Biden saved America. I'm not a Joe Biden fan because of the genocide of the Palestinian people, but I gotta hand it to him for one thing. He literally saved our nation by having the honor enough to be selfless enough to step down and the critical thinking enough to say, hey, it's time to call it quits. She can win, I can't. That's the thing that Donald Trump has never, ever understood. He doesn't have the capacity to not want power, to not want to exploit. Trump doesn't give a fuck about Christianity. He doesn't even care about white supremacy. He's just using these things as a platform to get power. All he cares about is himself. He likes to be exalted. He's a fucking narcissist, a psychopath. He doesn't give a fuck about these Christians, and really I don't think they give a fuck about him. What Christians have always cared about, white Christians, power. That's what Christian nationalism is. Christian nationalism is nothing but veiled white supremacy. What is colonialism? What are the tools of colonialism? Christianity is the most powerful tool. White supremacy, another powerful tool. Besides the musket and smallpox, those are the tools. That's how they stole everything. And that's our culture, and that's what they're trying to do today.
We're going to give immunity to police so they can do their job. I'm giving federal immunity to police officers so they can do their job.
Ain't you a convicted criminal, sir? You gotta make this shit make sense. So you want to give police full immunity, part of the criminal justice, and lock people up into a criminal justice system that you say is corrupt? You said it, Sir Trump. You said the justice system is corrupt. You said they got you fucked up. Okay, you said you innocent. It's unjust. Okay, what they did to you. But you want to give police full immunity to do that to who? To the regular citizens. Okay, I wonder if your base be hearing you when you talk out of both sides of your fucking face. You got to be a Gemini, babe. And no shade to Gemini, it's the whole fucking overcast. I'm sorry y'all had to catch these strays. But listen, you can't talk out of both sides of your face. You can't say 1 minute that the whole system and the police and the criminal justice is fucking corrupt. They corrupt and what they did to you. But you want to give them full immunity to do what they want to do to everybody else with immunity. indiscriminately. And by the way, when the job you say it is their job, I want you to know, I don't know if you hear what's going on in these streets, but the job of the police seem to be busting us up already. I don't know if the people that be like following you, saying they voting for you and stuff like that, be hearing what you saying. Be hearing what you saying when you talk. Because what it sounds like you think you're above them. That the criminal justice system is unjust to you, but for everybody else, they should have immunity to do whatever the fuck they want to do. At the end of the day, it all connects. If you really think you're above things that you say is corrupt should happen to them, but it shouldn't happen to you. It's giving me you want to be kind. It's giving me you want to be king. I wonder once again if your base be hearing what you saying about them specifically, with the police having immunity to whatever the fuck they want to do to them, into a justice system that you once again said is fucking corrupt. You said it, Sir Trump. You can't be pro immunity for a corrupt justice system like you say. At the end of the day, you can't be both. You're talking out of both sides of your fucking face. And I just want to know if the base that following you be hearing what the fuck you be saying. Because like I said at the beginning of this video, as you're saying full immunity for police, ain't you a convicted criminal, sir?
And we know the truth, by the way, that our police are heroes and we're always going to have their back. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote to back the blue.
Vance writes, quote, I hate the police. Given the number of negative experiences I've had in the past few years, I can't imagine what a black guy goes through.
Well, as a black dude that had a couple of white friends in college, I can tell you that a lot of those 30-year-old some white men is switching up just like J.D. Vance. You can't be surprised, though. White political comfort has always outweighed the political reality of black folks. And that's just the reality that we live in here in America. Because, hey, they're going to tell you about the economy, about immigration, whatever Fox News is telling them to feel about J.D. Vance being called weird, and then try to deploy it at you like you don't really do this. It's on brand, though, and consistent with conservative contradictions, though. See, back in April, Donald Trump was calling to defund the federal police after he was arrested in New York. Sonya Massey gets the unconstitutional execution for having a goddamn pot of water by law enforcement, and all of a sudden, he back to being police. Hey, I'm going to give federal immunity to police so they can go do their jobs. Conservative contradictions. In conclusion, let me illustrate to y'all how fast they'll switch it up on you, which means they can't be trusted, which means whatever they saying on Monday, it might not be the same on Wednesday or Friday.
I'm a never Trump guy. I never liked him. Project 2025. I reviewed a lot of it. There's some good ideas in there. We need to help Donald Trump get across the finish line. It's all about getting him elected president, and I'm not a Trump supporter. I didn't vote for Trump. I've criticized a lot of Trump's rhetoric, and I'm not a big fan of some of the things that he said. The biggest problem Trump had during his first term, guys, is you had a lot, and I hate to say it, of congressional Republicans who actually refused to support the agenda. They were stabbing me in the back in private. I know Donald Trump. He cares about this country. He wants to run for president to make it better and not to install himself as some sort of dictator. It's just ridiculous, Brett.
1 minute, they for the police. The next minute, they might be against the police. 1 minute, they might be saying, hey, Trump is the Nazi of America. The next minute, they might be rooting for the Nazi of America. Hey, man. Psh.
So this is all I got from this video, and you all can see what they are up to. And the truth is that a lot of people are seeing everything going on straight up in their faces, and they still are doubting if there is any other way out. Like, they are still in the same position they are. I don't know, but why would you be seeing, or how come you are seeing all of this and you think they are a joke? Nothing is a joke. All these are something that we all know that is absolutely going to happen. And you all already know how hard Black people have fought to make sure that there is liberation, especially when it comes to police brutality and all that. But it looks like as the day goes by, every day something is happening to people that look like me, from back, center, and all of that. And not until we wake up and do something right, not until we wake up and say enough is enough, because for how long is this going to continue? I see a lot of people trying to pull some kind of race card all over. Kamala Harris is not Black, she's Indian. You people should get over it. Okay, if Black Kamala Harris is Indian, so what? Okay, are you saying we should vote for the other side? Right? So I am not saying, this is me like saying what people are saying, right? But what do you really want to do? Do you want to, it's more like, watching yourself or watching, because one thing with all this police brutality and everything going around is that you don't even know if you are going to be the next person in line, or someone very dear to you, your loved ones, or even you must not even know somebody to know, to act accordingly, because you all can see that the way things are going, it really has been going very not nice, not good, right? So they continue, like, white supremacy is something that, and the privilege that comes with it is something that they can get over it, or they cannot, like, something that they can't give away. And the power is something that you all know that power toxicates absolute power, if I am correct. One thing with power is once you hold on to it, you don't want to lose it, or once you have tested it, you don't want to lose it. So it is now power tussle, like, you see this one's bashing the other one, the other one bashing the other one. You all can see how Black people are coming out for one, and the other one feels like, and that one has also been, like, doing propaganda when it comes to politics, like Black people are backing me up and the rest of it. You see him campaigning and say, I am in Black neighborhood, and where you see the Black neighborhood, you find out that it's only one or two Black people that are there, So it's really been going back and forth. Some are like jealous. How come Black people are supporting you, but you never said you're Black and all that? Man, I really don't know what to say. Like, as you all know, I am not going to be part of the people voting, but I promise never to campaign for anybody. But one thing I know for sure is that I have always been, like, always been out there for people that look like me. And I am seriously waiting for my people, because a win for you is also a win for me. I have been out here all the time crying, right to the season, crying to right to the season. Man, I am tired, So we need a change, right? And one thing is, if you really do need a change, you must also act like you need a change. And I really hope that that change you're looking for comes to us. And I really hope that the next president that it's going to, like, the next president is like kind and ready to pay reparations to people like that look like me. I am not looking for someone that will give immunity to police, to, like, to people that look like me just because of their skin color and all of that. I am not looking for someone that is going to give immunity to the cops and tell them you are doing your job, so go ahead and do whatever you want. So it means we probably might wake up and find out that we are all gone. So see you all in my next video. Bye for now.